Today I'm going to talk about the formula, the secret shortcut formula. It's full of secrets, and even I may not be able to tell you everything properly, but I'll try my best. And I realized today I was talking to my wife, and then I realized it's a very complex formula actually that I've devised. So whatever I have achieved in 25 years of my life, which is pretty much making $1 million a year, more than $1 million a year, you will be able to make easily in 25 months, pretty much. And 25 months because you are slow. Otherwise, you can do it in 12 months, 1 year. It's very easy to follow this formula. All the business that I have is process based. You don't need any big investment. It's a very small investment you have to make. So it's all a process. There are steps to it. There are 100 steps to it. And that's one part of the formula, entire formula that you establish this business. But to get to this point, there are so many other things. Right? So anyway, so starting this business and becoming, and not a millionaire, because when you make $1 million a year, you're not a millionaire. You're at least $10 million on it. Because in the next 10 years, you'll make $10 million. So this is the kind of money we are talking about. And I've never really, I don't know whether I talked about this secret shortcut formula, America's secret. So this is secret shortcut formula to succeed in America. I don't know about India. This will work only in America. I'm talking about only America. So the first part of the formula is solving your visa issue. To solve visa issues, you need money. So how do you get that money? That's another part. What if something goes wrong? Then you should go with Canada PR. That's third part. Just a visa issue going on. And then how do you make money? A lot of money. Obviously, we are not come to. So that is opening a business like mine. That's part of the formula. And then making it's a sustainable, and it doesn't give you too much work, and it is a sustainable operation that it can become a sustainable operation by becoming another part of another high level. I'm going to call it high level strategy items because that's how I call it. So these are high level 10 to 15 high level strategy items which have to be aligned together. So remember I said you can. So when you do staffing business, it is, many people do not know it's vertically focused. That means it's skill based. There is a certain skill. So to learn that skill and to be able to, and that's in part of the formula, but that's a smaller step. That's low level strategy. How do you learn it fast? That's low level strategy. And then there are, to me, high level strategy. There is a low level strategy. So there are 10 to 15 high level strategy items, which are all made of 10 to 15 low level strategy items, which are all made of 10 to 15 projects each. So they're like 250 steps. Itne ho gaye. They're like 600 small steps. And if you don't take this 500 to 600 steps properly, one day I would say 250 to 300, but 500 steps. Chalo. So 500 steps. I know the high level strategy items pretty well, but steps I don't count, or low strategy items don't count. When they come, then I tell you. So there are 500 steps, and these steps are also, don't try to ever write it, what these steps are. I know the high level strategy items. That's what I'll tell you. There's so many other steps, and I'll give examples of steps in low level strategy items. And steps or processes basically. If you don't do those processes or projects, there are 500 such items. If you don't do those right, you cannot make this $1 million a year. But if you follow this right, let's say you are an IITian sitting in India in the fourth year or third year of your college, this will work. This formula is, I'm actually welcoming all IITians to join hands with me. That's one of the things I really want to achieve with this. And anybody who's smart in PEC or in RECs also can join in this. They should all apply. So for this formula to work, you should be a bit of a technical person. Technical programmer. So if you are not a technical programmer, this formula will not work. This formula can be adopted in strands, in bits and pieces, maybe 9. So, but I don't know. I don't want to see got all these exceptions. No, I will tell you this formula is. So if you are a technical programmer and you are a very intelligent guy, this formula will work. First part of the formula is securing your visa to America. I have made multiple videos saying that MS is a useless degree. So believing that MS is a useless degree is one of the low level strategy things that don't make this mistake. And I made so many videos about it. By the way, just to let you know, there is a video I made. There are a couple of people who basically follow this formula and are very successful, and they are the ones who actually inspired me to start this channel 2 years back. Yeah, that's how I started this channel. They told me that I should start this channel, write things, say these things on video, in the channel. So that's how I started doing these things. By the way, yes. So first is, as I said, the very first thing is you should do. I'll start talking about the formula, and then we'll see, how this whole thing is structured. First high-level strategy item is secure a Canadian PR, because in the forthcoming steps, you will be taking a lot of risks, and all your risks are first of all diminished in intensity because you can always go to Canada. So because all this formula is related to USA. If you are in Canada, this will not work. If you have to be in part of the formula is you have to be in America. That's one of the lowest level strategy items. So if you ask me to change it, yes, you can find a flavor. You can change it in Australia. You can change anything. But then I have 500 items in my mind very clearly, and you won't be able to capitalize on that. And I won't be able to advise you. So my thing to everybody who's following it, again, my potential students in this business are IITians, REC graduates, people who are technically bent, who have some knowledge of technical programming language like Java or .NET or AWS is good, or any integration tool, any of these things. First part of the formula is secure Canadian PR. Fast. This is the main thing. There are 10 low-level strategy items that you have to follow to secure your first step, Canadian PR, securing your Canadian PR. So these people that I'm talking about, the two kids, the people, they follow this entire formula and they are actually making money. Second is come to United States then. Once you have secured your PR, not citizenship. It's a low-level strategy item because you lose 3 years. If you have Canadian citizenship, that's perfect. Come to America now. Once you come to America, you have to secure something called as GCEAD through investor visa. So that's the fastest way to get GCEAD. To get GCEAD through investor visa, you need $800,000. So there's a full formula, high-level strategy item. How do you get investor visa? I've made videos about it in the past, but now I'm trying to the whole strategic action plan, high-level strategic action plan. And you can follow this. The title of the video should be high-level strategic action plan for IITians, RECians, PECians, or programmers to make 1 million per year in America within 24 months. But the problem is you will follow one piece, not the second piece or third piece. And these are all high-level strategy items. Every high-level strategy item is made up of multiple low-level strategy items. And each low-level strategy item is made up of multiple projects or processes. And if you don't follow those projects or processes, then you will not be able to achieve what I want to achieve. Again, you may be having insights. Do give me insights. That's what I told these two people also, the guys who followed it. Told them that please give me your advices after you have started to make $1 million a year, how to fine tune this entire process. Please don't give me too many advices before that. Understand? Ask me cross questions, I'll answer, but don't think and don't start doing something else without talking to me. Even small items matter because you won't be able to achieve the economies of scale or economies of productivity or anything. And it's better that, so now next piece. Let me go to the high-level strategy items again. For investor visa, you need money. Right? A low-level strategy thing is don't do MS. Don't get into any of the traps of H1. Don't get into the trap of F1. Yes. How do you enter United States then? On F1 visa. That's a different thing. So what is the difference between this F1 visa that I'm talking about and the one? Sorry, maybe I'm not going into those many details. I'm simply just telling you that third is securing the money for the investor visa. Once you secure the money for the investor visa, you have to raise money to pay that money, to pay the loans. So you take loans basically. How do you get those loans? I've talked about builder loans. I've talked about what you call it. I'm going to start talking about SBA loans. And I'm going to talk about how to repurpose that money. legally and ethically. I'm also going to talk about crowdfunding for this whole venture and so on and so forth. Yes. So you secure this money like this. You need $800,000 for investor visa, by the way. By the way. Next one is, how do you raise money so fast when you have GCAD? So some people ask me question. There's a lot of beggars on the street who have green citizenship. There are a lot of friends of mine who have green card. They are begging on the streets. They have no money. What are you talking about? And I'm telling you, I've already said, if you're a technical programmer, GCAD, blah, 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 if you have GCAD, you can do so much with that. Then you start, then with using that money, you start to pay it back. Then there is another formula, high-level strategy. Out of the high-level strategy, the whole success secret shortcut formula, you basically start something called as GP or OPT CPT placement agency to start capitalizing on it. What is a GP company? That's a it's a high-level strategy item, right? So it's made up of multiple low-level strategies and made up of multiple. You have to get into a skill in which GP and this OPT CPT will prosper. You cannot just get into, let's say, you cannot become a .NET. If you're a .NET programmer, you have to learn some other skill. What is that skill? That's high-level strategy item. How to learn that skill and get certifications in that skill is another high-level strategy item. Because otherwise, you will not. Your marketability will be less. Your ability to start this topic business from scratch will be less. So then you start to make money and pay the people back. And now you are sitting after this, whatever high-level strategy items, multiple high-level strategy items. Now you're sitting and you're making it. You have already paid your $800,000 debt. You're making $1 million a year, and your Canadian PR is there, and your American PR is in pipeline through investor visa. You already got GCAD, but you don't have GC. I made multiple videos explaining what is GCAD and what is GC. GCAD is small cousin of GC. Equally effective. It has all the rights. You can go to India, you can come back from India at any time. It's like same freedom as you have on GC. Visa has a lot of restrictions, right? So to reach this point, and what's the next thing after that? I talk about how to get free time. So then there is a high-level strategy item, and then there is a high-level strategy item around making a team in India. Yeah. If you don't have a team in India, you will get tired of all this. You won't be able to achieve this in 25 months. Once you achieve this in 25 months, you have a team in India, you have achieved this in 25 months, then comes a step of you start to become free in time. Part of the 25 months, 10 high-level strategy items. This is my complete secret shortcut formula for success. Yes. How to make $1 million per year and have visa security and have stability of mind. What kind of jobs you should target. Remember, you're a staffing business. What kind of... Now, let's try to break down into master this all high-level strategy items, because I learned things very slowly. One of the items was start a staffing company, right? How to start a staffing company, what insurance is to buy, from where to buy. These are low-level strategy items. What you should not be worrying about, LLC versus ESCO versus C Corp. I already mentioned made so many videos about it. Which company you should open, LLC or C Corp, you do not know. These are low-level strategy items. But when you open an LLC, you open a bank account, this, right? There are so many things, right? You open a company, you have a number, you have a website, you have a phone number, you have a domain. Yes, these are 10 low-level strategy items. Then I tell you, these are the right things to do. These are the things you should do according to my formula and reach $1 million a year mark. And then if you want to do something differently, then do it later. That's my whole thing. That's always my statement. Just give me your 2 years, 24 months. And in 24 months, you will be able to make $1 million a year. So many people are already making. So these are the things. These are the things that there are low-level strategy items. What address to give for the company? Yeah, I fine-tuned this formula also. In 24 years, I determined, I made mistakes too. I opened a virtual mailbox in Chicago, Illinois. I bought that. So that guy used to receive all my email. I don't know, 888 East Belvedere, I used to call it, just for my reference also. And that bounced back. After like 4 years, that guy closed down the shutter and all my mails started to get lost. And it became a headache. In those 40 hours where I was supposed to make money, I was chasing my mails. Yes? Just see that simple step of opening a company, that simple low level strategy has so many other smaller details. And all those things will matter and come back and bite you otherwise. Now, I talked about investor visa, how to raise the money, right? So there is SBA loan. So raising SBA loan is in itself a step, 100 steps, and is very complicated. You ask so many people, they all tell you it's very complicated. And it is very complicated. How to do it simply you have 50 hours, 50 to 60 hours. You have to work maybe 65 to 70 hours a week, by the way. I forgot that part. Be ready to do that, to raise a lot of money in a short time. How to secure Canadian PR in a record time. That is also part of the whole success formula. Secret shortcut formula for making $1 million per year in 24 months. Simple. After that, you can try whatever you want, but first follow just my instructions, start making this $1 million per year. And all I'm asking is, out of this $1 million per year, let me tell you my interest here. Right. In this formula, I will ask for some money. Yeah. Yeah. $400,000 per year. Yeah, you're going to keep 600,000, but I'm going to take 400,000. 40 to 50%. Yeah. So about $500,000, $400,000. Yeah. Right. So anyway, let's go to first Canadian PR. It's itself. Well, I can tell you small items. I can give you some values here. There is an investor visa based Canadian PR. By spending $100,000, you can get USD. I talk in USD only. So by spending $100,000 USD, you can get your Canadian PR. Get it? If you're less than 21, I already posted a video regarding how you can get this PR, American PR directly. Then you don't need all this Canadian thing. Nobody's ready to listen to me, guys. Luck, I just made a video about Luck, right? Luck has already talked to so many friends of mine and explained. You understand my metaphoric language? Luck, I'm Luck. When people call this someone, you should watch that video to understand why I'm so, why I'm speaking like this. Because if Luck were to make a choice, then Luck was already with so many people, but they never listened. So to me, wisdom is more important. So anyway, so I gave this knowledge to so many people that how to get a green card for your kid if he's less than 21 years old. They don't want to listen. It's easy, very easy. It's this easy, but they don't want to listen. Yeah. Yes. I posted a video already, I think. These are the two good methods I know, and there may be many more good methods. I keep researching and I keep posting here, but these are two good methods I know. So how to get a Canadian PR is a full, like there's some low level strategy items. This is how you get it. But people don't listen. Second one is getting into America. Yeah. It's made of multiple steps. Third one is going for GCAD using investor visa. I've already gave you the real life stories of Lal Tal and DK, right? Nobody is interested in listening. By the way, these are none of the people's real names. I want to keep their privacy. Yeah, they don't listen. But yeah, this is the fact that this works. When you have a company and you want to make a lot of money, you need to have some support in India. So you have to have an offshore office. So in the offshore office, you have to have people, right? So how to open this in a time-effective manner and cost-effective manner? Many people, including these two people who did this, they came to me and I said that, oh, let's do this, let's do that. I said, well, let's do this first and make in 24 months start making $1 million per year through this secret shortcut. Once you start making money, then let me know what you think about how this whole formula can be made better. Yeah. Company. I already talked about company and the secret sauce behind all the company like itself, like addresses, these things that, right? Then, which skill? I can tell you which skill is not good. Like for example, Java, not good. .NET, not good skill. Business analyst, not good. Okay, but not good. Then better is Java or .NET. .NET or Java are better than business analysis. But which one is a tried and tested skill? So skill means in which you open the company and then you acquire the skill also to be able to make good money also, and in a short time and things like that. So I keep working on these skills, right? Because I told you that staffing business is vertically focused. Remember, there is a certain skill that you specialize in, right? So which skill to target? There is a formula. By the way, this may change after 5 years. The skill, the landscape keeps on changing. But I've told this skill thing to so many things. Many people ask me which skill is good for my kid. I said, well, this is a skill. Nobody does it. What do I have to? What should I do now? If luck plays a role in people becoming successful, then luck already played their role. Played its role. Luck already played its role. Nothing happened. Life did not change because they don't have the wisdom to cross-check. They don't have the wisdom to cross-check anything. So other things are investor visa, how to raise money using SBA loan, how to get this SBA loan and how to use it and how to, do all these things. I don't know. So people do not know all this. And right? So there are so many things. I just told you pretty much the whole formula. Secure the Canadian PR. Then you secure American PR. Then you enter into America. Then you get GCAD of America through investor visa. Right? Timing is also very important because we want to do it in 24 months, right? We don't want to spend 24 years, right? So start a company, staffing company in certain skill. Utilize outsourcing as a very important tool. So BPO, business process outsourcing, and hire people in India basically to do some of the things which work you should not worry about and which work you should worry about. How to manage this team and the communication with you, big deal. Many people make the error. And then how do you do this? How do you then manage all this business and your job and your investor visa obligations like loans and everything? It's a big deal. How do you do it time effectively? All that is part of the formula. If not more, there are 500 steps in my opinion. And if you don't do it, let's say you say, for example, let's say you say, oh no, I want to use this kind of mailbox. I don't want to use that kind of mailbox you're suggesting. Done. I'm clean bold. विकेट ही उड़ गई मेरी तो फिर मैं क्या खेलूंगा आगे आपके साथ. मैं कह रहा हूँ आप मेरे साथ खेलो, आप सेंचुरी बनाओगे, मैं साइड पे बैठूंगा, मैं 40 रन मैं भी बनाऊंगा. यही बोल रहा हूँ ना मैं रनर्स एंड पे होऊंगा तो 40 रन बनाऊंगा, 40 रन नॉन स्ट्राइकर एंड पे होऊंगा, मैं 40 रन मैं बनाऊंगा, आप सेंचुरी बनाना. अब आप कह रहे हो कि बॉल को मैं ऐसे खेलूंगा, मैं बॉल को वैसे खेलूंगा. मैं कह रहा हूँ यार 100 रन तक जाना, मेरी बात सुन लो बस. 2 साल ही तो है ना यार. मेरे पास हर मेरे सब में टाइम इफेक्टिवली भी करता हूँ, जो आपको शायद समझ ही नहीं आएगा. आई डू थिंग्स टाइम इफेक्टिवली आल्सो. My formula has everything in time effective manner. You said I want to buy a domain. Now I said buy it like this. Don't buy it your way, please. You are saying you want to target this skill. Yeah, well, you can. This is a great skill, as your friend has told you, as your mummy has told you, Papa has told you. Why? But please, can you please be in this skill for now, for 24 months? Because I know everything about it. I know this will work. And many of them, some of the offshore resources that I have, they are very well aligned with these skills. They know how to source these candidates. They maintain a pool of these candidates in America. So these are some of the other reasons, objective reasons, because of which you should just simply follow my formula for 24 months. If you can give me advice, you can tell me that's how I learn, but don't get stuck to, if I may change it right there. I may be able to think, yeah, and maybe think through all the steps and say, okay, this is fine. And I may say yes, and then you may do it, but then if I don't say fine, then don't do it. I may be able to explain it to you. Sometimes I'm not able to explain to you because I've spent 25 years perfecting this. I forgot many of reasons that manifested themselves in front of me in 2012 or 2013. I don't remember, sorry, but I already perfected certain things and I don't know why I do certain things. I tried to explain as much as possible, but then please go with the flow now for 24 months. In some cases, I may listen to you, in some cases, I may not listen to you. But yeah, this works. It will definitely work. In fact, the formula I give to these two people, I have a better formula now, how to raise money. Yes, take an SBA loan. Yes. How to take an SBA loan is a full science in itself. It's a lot of work. And if you don't follow everything that I say, that will be a big problem. Because then the time will be losing time. Yeah. So all these things are important part of the entire secret shortcut. So I call it America's secret shortcut. Secret shortcut formula for making $1 1 million per year for an IITian or PECian or RECian. Yeah. They can easily make it. By the time they are 23 years of age, they can start making 1 million per year. All right, guys. If you want to know anything about this formula, let me know. Thank you, guys.